India's auto retail sales rise 4.84 in June, led by surge FADA. India's overall auto retail sales across all categories grew by 4.84% in June 2025 compared to the previous year, reaching over 20.03 lakh units. The rise was mainly due to increased demand during the festival and wedding seasons, according to the Federation of Automotive Dealers Associations FADA. The electric vehicle EV segment stood out with nearly double the sales in June 2024, according to DD News. Meanwhile, FADA noted that out of every 100 passenger vehicles sold in June 2025, around 5 were EVs, up from 2 last year. Still, the overall pace of sales remained moderate. Segment-wise, every category closed in the green, with two-wheelers at 4.73%, three-wheelers at 6.68%, passenger vehicles at 2.45%, commercial vehicles at 6.6%, tractors at 8.68% and construction equipment at 54.95%, FADA President C.S. Vinchwar said, as quoted by DD News. While the festival and marriage season demand provided a boost, financing constraints and intermittent variant shortages moderated sales. Early monsoon rains and rising EV penetration also shaped buying patterns, Vinchwar added. Overall, June demonstrated a resilient two-wheeler performance amid mixed market signals, he also noted. As per reports, passenger vehicle PV sales dropped 1.49% month-on-month but rose 2.45% from the previous year. To which FADA President Vinchwar said, heavy rains and tight market liquidity weighed on footfall and conversion, even as elevated incentive schemes and fresh bookings lent selective support. Some dealers indicated that certain PV manufacturers have introduced compulsory billing procedures such as automatic wholesale debits to meet volume targets. Inventory consequently stands at around 55 days. June thus painted a picture of modest but steadfast PV performance amid varied market cues. Furthermore, commercial vehicle CV sales reportedly fell 2.97% from May but showed a 6.6% yearly rise. Early June deliveries helped boost numbers, but later sales slowed due to rains and limited cash flow. Members pointed to the impact of new CV taxation and mandatory air-conditioned cabins, which have elevated ownership costs, alongside muted infrastructure demand. Overall, June reflected a resilient CV segment adeptly navigating cost pressures and a softening economy, FADA President Vinchwar explained. Reportedly, FADA said July could bring mixed results. Rural demand and school openings may help, but high prices, rains, and funding issues might hurt sales. In addition, dealer feedback showed more expecting sales to be flat or fall 42.8% and 26.1% than to grow 31.1%. Only 21% of 2W, 38% of PV, and 32% of COV dealers reported good inquiry levels. Swipe left for next video. In the 2W space, rural activity and monsoon rains reportedly lifted interest, but heavy rainfall, fewer variants, and July's price hike slowed purchases. PV sales faced pressure from a strong base, few new models, and tight funding, though festive planning and new offers helped. Also, CVS struggled with weak infrastructure demand and higher costs from taxes and AC rules, though existing orders provided some support. As per reports, FADA remains cautiously optimistic, counting on rural demand and government spending, but is ready to tackle challenges like rain disruptions, supply issues, and cash crunches. Latest blogs.